local people, local news and events, local sports, local matters. For all things Lloydminster area, this is Live with Kurt Price.
We want to welcome you inside the new Lloydminster Nissan, where right now you can get 0% financing on the incredibly popular Nissan Rogue, Nissan Sentra, and Nissan Kicks. And here at the new Lloydminster Nissan, the service department is now open Saturdays, running from 9 to 1 for tire work and oil changes. Tracy, Kurtz, and Karrie Blackbeard join us today to talk about the Marsden Streetfest and Harvest Supper Raffle. We're looking forward to that on coming up on Saturday. We're going to find out more about that in just a moment. SwiftNet.ca is now available in Lloydminster, Cold Lake, North Battleford, and surrounding communities. Get local internet that you can rely on with no data caps starting at just $39.99. And because they're local, you won't spend hours on hold anymore. It's unmatched customer service. Call 306-825-7111 today or visit swiftnet.ca. We'll be heading out with another Cupcakes for Caregivers delivery this afternoon. You can still get your nominations in to recognize healthcare professionals and family members who take care of those that we love. Send an email to livewithkurtprice@gmail.com and just tell us a little bit about that caregiver, or in some cases, and maybe caregivers, and we could be visiting them to recognize them and drop off some delicious, and I do mean delicious, cupcakes. Cupcakes for Caregivers is brought to you by Sobeys Lloydminster and Umbrella Marketing and Design, and we're looking forward to heading out for another delivery today. Running for Shelter takes place this Saturday at Bud Miller Park as part of Recovery Week. The event starts at 11 a.m. and will also include a barbecue. And Keg and Neen with the Lloydminster Social Action Coalition Society told us that you can get registered, or you can register and fundraise.
What we love so much about the setup is that you can pay $50 to register, and that'll get you a t-shirt as well as the medal, the race bib, all of that kind of stuff. But if you don't want to pay, but you want to fundraise and you raise at least $100, your entry is free and you're still getting all of the same things.
And Tyler Lorenz told us there will be some speeches that follow that run. You can go to raceroster.com to get registered.
Then at 12:30 we'll start with the Recovery Day speeches. So we'll have a welcoming remarks, and then we'll have 5 individuals share their stories of recovery, and then we'll have an open panel, open forum.
The B. Fisher Foundation is hosting a Mrs. Roper's Ladies Night on Saturday, November 1st. You'll want to start planning for this because, of course, you'll need your costume. Kim Crockett told us that while most will know who Mrs. Roper is, there may be a few younger ladies who don't. But finding out how to dress is easy.
Watch a few videos. They're all over the place. Look up Mrs. Roper's Night, and you're going to see this is how you dress. Your best moo-moo, go find a red curly-haired wig. They're out there on Amazon, and you can have a lot of fun.
That event is going to sell out, so get your tickets ASAP. You guys going as Mrs. Roper?
We should, hey?
It looks so awesome.
I think it'd be fun.
It's a no Stanley zone, but I was thinking about putting on a mothball vest, that sweater that night anyway.
And
just looking in the camera once in a while. The Lloydminster exhibition gave away over $54,000 this summer, and so they've started another Chase the Ace, and so far there have only been 2 cards drawn. The jackpot, however, is already over $27,000, and tickets start at just $10 a piece. Purchase them in person or at the Lloydex office during office hours. Your Visa and MasterCard at lloydex.com or e-transfer. Tickets $10 each. 3 for $25, 8 for $50, or 20 for $100. Lloydminster Motor Club season closer is Sunday at the Lloydminster Exhibition Grounds. Trophies be handed out. There's a vehicle extraction demo and a car limbo at 1 p.m. Registration starts at 11 a.m. and proceeds from the event, the raffle, and the silent auction go to the Goat's Christmas Wish. A car limbo. I think I've done that a few times at West Edmonton Mall with some of the lower hanging bars.
Oh, wow.
You go in the parkade. Meals in the Fields is back this harvest season, and what great harvest weather we have had so far. We'll be heading out tomorrow to deliver another great roast beef meal to another Midwest farmer. Whether you're in Alberta or Saskatchewan, get those nominations in, and we could be delivering lunch, maybe even supper this year. To go along with our lunches, one farm will win a harvest wrap-up party for up to 50 people, and each farm that's nominated will also be entered to win 160 acres of spraying from Bradley Air Spray. Thank you to our great sponsors. We have Farm Credit Canada, Diamond 7 Meats, the Tent Guys, Asset Link, Heavy Equipment Sales, Asset Link Heavy Equipment Sales, Vical Agro, Sobeys, and the Gary Malka Foundation, as well as Bradley Air Spray. So we want to thank those sponsors for this year. Keep those nominations coming in on our Facebook pages. Superior Water specializes in nothing but water, and with over 25 years in the business, they're proud and confident that their water and service is superior. For iron filters, water softeners, reverse osmosis distillers, chlorine removal, and H2S odor removal, give Superior Water a call at 780-875-6636, or stop in and see them at their 57th Avenue location right beside Sheepskin Loft, and stay hydrated with pure, clean water. I drink Superior Water because, after all, it is superior water. We'll take a break, and when we come back, we've got the details coming up about the Marsden Streetfest.
At CK McKean Roofing, they understand what it took to put that roof over your head for your family. With over 20 years of experience under their belt, they strive to show you that with their workmanship and their integrity. Not all roofing companies are created equal, and that's why CK McKean Roofing encourages you to focus on your most important investments, your home and your family. CK McKean Roofing. Roofers do it on top.
At Diamond 7 Meats, we work with local farm families to provide a high-quality product and a great selection for you. Try our mouth-watering smokies, pulled pork, roast beef, and more, made pure and natural with no additives or fillers. We offer custom processing, and our experienced team works for you to provide a selection of sausage, burgers, and jerkies made to your specifications. Take your grilling to the next level with a Yoder smoker. Complete the grilling experience with Canadian-made, award-winning line of House of Q barbecue sauces. We're locally owned and operated, and we look forward to seeing you today.
At Lloydminster and District Co-op, membership matters more. Because being part of a co-op means you're connected to something bigger than yourself. From long-held legacy by those who built our communities, to people you call family, friends, and neighbors. When you're a Lloyd Co-op member, you're an owner in a local business that prides itself on purpose alongside profit. You earn cash back. You help support causes that matter most, and you're building a better way of life for the next generation. Membership matters more.
Hello, Lloydminster! We are thrilled to bring the Bin Blitz pop-up sale. This is drop every day, starting Thursday at $25, Friday at $15, Saturday is $5 day, and wrapping up on Sunday with $2 day. Join us on Thursday, September 18 for the first Bin Blitz sale at the Lloydminster exhibition in the Dick Jones Pavilion. The most fun you have ever had saving money.
BioClean Disaster Services is committed, certified, reliable, and they'll help you get your life back. 1-833-246-8326. They're celebrating 10 years in Lloydminster, and they have become your go-to restoration company. They're Lloydminster's largest restoration company. They're also the local restoration company. And what does it mean when they say, well, I'll help you get your life back? Well, you're going to crave the little things that you've been missing, and that's what they're going to bring back for you. The opportunity to go downstairs maybe and watch something while somebody else watches something upstairs. There's all kinds of little things that start creeping up in any kind of little disaster, and BioClean Disaster Services is awesome with their communication. That's what everybody tells you. When you have BioClean Disaster Services, they'll take care of your property, your belongings, but more than anything, take care of your family, and that means updating you along the way. 1-833-246-8326. Well, we want to welcome Tracy Kurtz and Karrie Blackbeard from the Marsden Streetfest committee. I believe you ladies are the Marsden Streetfest committee, are you not?
Well, we have a board. We have
Okay,
but yeah, it's us. This is us. But thanks for having us again. We're always excited to come up to see you and share a little bit. We splash it all over social media. Sometimes I think maybe it's a little bit overwhelming to everybody, but I'm so proud of this event and all the work that goes into it, but the day pays off. And it's hard to believe, like, we're on our 5th year. Like, the very first year I did this, I thought, oh, this is so good. And then someone, you're going to do it next year? And I'm like, I don't know. And now we're on 5th. And we actually, funny story about it, what was that, 9:30 last night? We were planning our 6th already. We were already texting people and planning our date and stuff. So we're already on for next year if everybody joins us. So, yeah.
So the heavy lifting is done for this year then?
Pretty much.
It's just a matter of, now come out and see us.
Yep, come out, see us. Bring your wallets, bring your kids. Bring your stomach, you know.
Well, you certainly have the connections because, like, we were talking before we went on air and you said, I see you guys at everything. Well, you have to be there to be at everything.
Yeah, this is true, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah. So, you know, we always see you at these places. So you have the connections. You must meet a ton of people just traveling around.
We do. I mean, with myself, because I'm out there doing the shows myself too. It's nice. We just finished the Blueberry Festival a couple weekends ago, which is absolutely amazing, right? So that, like I say, I've always said that I want to be bigger than them. We haven't quite got there yet, but maybe we will.
Yeah. What's the farthest you've gone for a show?
Fort McMurray, Grand Prairie. Yeah.
How did that work for you?
Good, really
Was it
good. Long drive. Hate to drive, but it's really good. Good people, great. Yeah, it's perfect.
What's the furthest you have coming this year to Marsden?
What do we have? We have Edmonton for sure. Sherwood Park.
Where's our bouncy house?
And
reception tattoo lady? PA?
The tattoo lady's PA. She's been with us since
That's
the
a
start.
long ways away.
She's actually the tattoo lady that goes to the fair.
Okay.
Yeah, she's the same lady, so I had met her there, and she was like, it's a long drive, Tracy. I'm like, but it's worth it.
Yeah.
Come give us a try. And 5 years later, she's still coming, so we know it must be worth it.
So you had to talk her into the first year, and then
yeah, I did. I had to do some little bit of convincing.
Sweeten the deal.
Yeah, I had to sweeten her deal a little bit, but now it's just like, no, she just comes. She's more than happy. She shows up in town on Friday, all ready to set up, and she's busy all day long, but she does a good job, so.
And you're drawing from a large area here. Like,
We do.
Marsden is pretty, like, that's a pretty central location to come from. You could come from Battleford, you come from Lloydminster, there's all kinds of little towns around.
From Macklin, Provost.
Yeah.
You know, we got everybody.
And
community.
we do have signs that we had made that we post out on the highway. So anybody that's traveling through, I make my son get up really early in the morning, and he goes out and he posts them up on the highway just so people know, you know, there is a street fest happening. And there is a lot of people that they come into town and you think, who are you? Or, you know, you've never, and there's a few people that'll stop and say, well, we were just passing by and we wanted to see what this was all about.
Yeah.
And this year I think we'll probably attract a lot more because we've opened it up now out to the space by the highway. So now people are going to come and they're going to be like, what's going on there? You know, if they've happened to just not, the signs haven't intrigued them, maybe all the vehicles and everything else that are sitting out there will intrigue them to stop.
So you guys are growing.
Yeah.
Like in the 5th year, it is still growing.
Yeah.
Getting bigger every year?
Yeah.
Wow.
This year we have, so the new thing for this year is our semi-show. So my nephew actually has organized, he's talked to all his buddies and they're coming, so that's new this year. And then also we have the petting zoo coming this year that will be different. So it's a little bit, you know, it's not as large as not that I want to say that we're hoping, but it's a start. We have to start somewhere, right? So once we start with it and we see how it happens, then we just grow from there.
Right, that's kind of interesting if you keep growing and growing. But the Street Fest itself, it's the booths, it's the marketers, the vendors that really make this up. Tell us a little bit about who's coming.
Probably, right now we've got about 85. We've had some that have had
That's pretty impressive.
Have unfortunately backed out because they've got commitments or personal, and we get it, right? We're human.
Yeah.
But you know, even yesterday, like I had 2 or 3 people call, do you still have room? And it's like, really? It's Tuesday. You people are still wanting to come. So for sure, like we'll still, I mean, if there's somebody watching this and you think you're interested and you want to come, reach out and we'll make space for you. So, but the vendors are they're understanding, and we try to make it as easy for them as possible, you know, and as cheap as possible for them to come so they can enjoy their day. And because we've got a wide variety, it makes a full day for them, not just a day of selling.
Is it like an outdoor farmer's market?
Yes. Yes.
How much, like you mentioned, you're out to the highway now. How much room does everything, like how much room do you encompass in the town?
Well, we're taking, what would we
We're almost
say?
2 blocks.
Yeah.
We're very close to 2 blocks in town full of vendors. And then the Railway Avenue one side is gonna be all the car show and the semi-show and then the kind of kid zone, and then adult zone, because we have a beer garden this year.
Oh, that's new this year?
Everyone's been begging us for
Yeah.
years, why don't you have a beer garden? So I'm like, okay, we're doing a beer garden this year, so it better be full.
Where's that located?
Right in front of the Marsden Hotel, so you'll
perfect.
see it.
Yeah, with the bar.
Yeah.
Yeah, so just an outside patio
Yep.
kind of thing.
Yeah.
Well, we actually,
Yeah.
the tent guys will be coming down, and they always come down and they set up our stage and they set up our bouncy castles, and so they're setting up a tent for us this year too. So it's just easier, right? And then we know it's done. We know it's done right. It's done on time, and so
Yep.
thanks to like Landon and all his crew, because they're amazing. They come down, they set up, and we tell them it's over at 5, and they roll into town, and pretty soon, boop, everything's gone.
Yeah.
So.
Tell us what's on that stage.
So our stage, we are very happy to have had it sponsored by the Lloydminster and District Co-op. So one of our board members, she is actually the manager of the Newburgh store. So thank goodness for Trina. Trina is very good with that and gets us on the top of the list. So we've got happening on the stage, we've got Ernest and Hadping, of course. We all know Tim and Sheila, right?
Yep.
And
So
they've been with us for 5 years.
Yes, they've
so.
also been with us for 5 years too, right? So they're gonna do 3 or 4 shows throughout the day for kid shows, and then they'll just play throughout the whole day. Then we also have a gentleman driving from Edmonton, and you may have seen him before, but he's the 1 red nose and 10 happy toes, the clown, so he'll be out there. We also have border balloons coming. This is new to us this year too, so they're gonna come and do, balloons for the kids all day long, like the animal ones. So that'll be new to us this year. We have never had them there before, so that'll be sponsored, and they'll be there all day too as well. So as for live entertainment, Prairie Dogs will do the offset of the kids' entertainment for the
Right.
day. So that'll be mainly what'll be happening on the stage all day.
So you mentioned you got a clown coming. You
Yes.
got a lot of stuff for kids.
Yes. They're bouncy castles. We've got the hanging bar challenge. We have the tattoos. Their entertainment. And what else do we have for the kids?
Well, they got to stop by my booth. Everybody has to.
Yes, Karrie
and
has
register.
her booth, yes.
Yeah.
You can talk about that
Yeah,
for sure.
this year we're doing a cornhole toss. So basically there's prizes for different spots that you get, and everybody basically goes away with something, even if it's candy or sticker. But, and then also enter for the door prizes that we have for the end of the day. And we have a 50-50, and then we'll have the Harvest Supper tickets on sale, like only a few things you have to listen to when you come talk to me.
Okay. When you get registered though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Basically, we just want to know if you've come. And so, yeah, it's basically the registration is just filling out the entry form for the door prize.
What are the door prizes?
Well, there's a lot.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Where do we want
Yeah.
to start? Or do we want to just list our
We just,
sponsors,
so what we've done is we have a variety of different door prizes, could be ranging from a hoodie to a,
Right.
what else?
a leaf blower or a pizza baker.
Pizza
or
bake, yeah. So we've got lots of different stuff. So we usually draw for those at the end of the day. And the only way you get into for that draw, and that draw doesn't cost you anything, but you have to go see Karrie.
Right.
And that also helps us to kind of gives us a little bit of an idea on numbers of how many people have been there.
Right.
So it kind of helps that a little bit. And this event is not possible unless we have like people with donations, right? And our local people and even above have been so good. We've got Integra Mac, which is out of Neilburg. They are like an amazing sponsor, and so is Duke Well Servicing. And Manitou Lake, the Arma Manitou Lake. We've got those 3 that are amazing, right?
Yep.
They are just like, well, how much do you want? And it's like, well, okay,
Right.
really, you know. We have other sponsors too. We've got Macintosh Construction, we've got Synergy Credit Union, Nutrien Ag, North Scott Farms, Valor Energy, the Marsden Rec Board, Belize Moda, the Village of Neilburg, and the Village of Marsden. We have the RM of Hillsdale, Uncle Jed's, Viro, what are they called? Viro Rentals, yep. We're veterinary clinic, which is nice because like they've got their place in Lloyd, but we have one in Neilburg, which is good, and we all benefit from that. Our Prairie Limit Outfitters, Heritage Optical, it's great. Rena, you know, call her and
Yep.
Rena, hey, can you help us out? And she's always more than helpful. Plus, apparently she's coming down, so I'm excited about that too. Rutherford Agencies, the Prairie Diner, Horizon Ag, Willow Creek, which Brenda, she's always willing to help me out as well. Lazy Tea Cattle, and Taze Concrete, Hazeco Farms, Battle River Ranch, the Confectionery in Marsden, Silver Spray Car Wash, they're just under new ownership in Neilburg, but they also donated as well. And EM Aesthetics, Sheepskin Loft in Lloyd, Boundary Ford, Almer, Westridge, Culligan, Knickers, hairstyling. And I mean, I'm hoping I've got everybody, but I know that there's more,
Right.
you know.
And we'll get a few more like in the next couple days that we don't have on our list yet.
You know what's great is I'm hearing a lot of local.
Yeah.
Like a lot of, like for a small town, this is like I grew up in a small town, so I understand. This is a huge deal, isn't it?
And you know, our local support is like unbelievable. Like Nut Brown Trenching, they're there for us. You know, they're there. They cut the grass for us. They bring us the porta potties. They're like, it's endless help from them as well. You know, like the RM of Manitou Lake, of course, they give us the monetary donation, but then of course they're cutting the grass for us
Yep.
and getting everything looking good too, right?
Yeah,
So
they store our picnic tables all year for us.
yeah, and like we're so fortunate for such a great community that will support us. Yes, there are Lloydminster people that have, you know, donated or reached out, but I mean, I'm always going and saying, hey, like I'm doing an event, you wanna give me a door prize? Like,
Yeah.
but it's great because and I've always said, like, I don't care if it's a cup, I don't care if it's a shirt, I don't care what it is, like any little bit helps us all the way.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't imagine how much, like, and the semi-show, like when I saw that you were doing the semi-show, like, where do they have a semi-show? Other than Marsden?
Well, you know, last year, it was kind of like, my nephew has a fancy semi, so he said, Auntie, can I bring my truck? And one of my buddies, sure. So then I thought, I don't know if this is going to work out. And as soon as it was done, in fact, he's just like, can we do something next year? I'm like, okay, sure we can, but you're on it. Not me. We'll plan where you're going to put it, but it's all on you, buddy, because I don't have those connections, right? He does, right?
Yeah.
Levi's got those connections, so I don't have them. But so I'm excited to see how that part of it will go. Rec Tech is going to come as well. They'll bring, you know, their golf carts, probably a motorbike, that kind of stuff. Ryan's coming down, and we've got Boundary Ford's coming, and then Almer's coming as well.
Awesome. What we'll do is we'll take a break, and when we come back, we'll find out more about the Harvest Supper Raffle.
Sure, yeah, for sure.
We'll be right back here at the new Lloydminster Nissan.
How can you help support the oil and gas industry and jobs in Western Canada? The answer is closer than you think. Sell your scrap metals to PWM Steel. PWM sells scrap iron to Evraz, located in Regina. Evraz's #1 customer is the energy sector, building pipes and plates for the oil and gas industry. PWM Steel is your locally owned metal recycler and steel service center in the area. Plus, they're a strong supporter of the community. PWM Steel, your top steel supplier for Alberta and Saskatchewan for 40 years.
At Jason Arden Associates Cooperators, we're proud to be a top-rated local insurance company that offers flexible solutions and expert advice for all your insurance and investment needs. We'll work with you to tailor your insurance specific to your needs, and we offer investment advice that always puts you first. At Cooperators, one of our core values is to give back to the communities that we live in. Thanks to the support of our clients in Lloydminster and area, in 2023, Jason Arden Associates has donated $40,000 to local nonprofits, charities, students, athletes, and other special events. How does your insurance company support our community?
I'm Brian Zinchuk of PipelineOnline.ca. I used to be a pipeliner, and I've spent the last 15 years reporting on energy in Saskatchewan. PipelineOnline.ca provides comprehensive coverage of light oil, heavy oil, lithium, helium, power production including coal, wind, solar, geothermal, natural gas, and nuclear. There's a lot happening in Saskatchewan's energy sector, and Pipeline Online is there for all of it. No one else comes even close.
It's more than just taxes at LNA CPA. Assurance, accounting, retirement planning, estate planning, business consulting, financial consulting, farm program support, and bookkeeping. But yes, there is always taxes. The team at LNA CPA is committed to helping you achieve your best results and will be there to assist you every step of the way. LNA CPA, with offices in Provost, Vermilion, and Lloydminster.
Welcome to Wellings of Lloydminster and a community of ageless explorers. At Wellings, age is but a number and adventure's always part of the day. Come experience care-freedom living at Wellings of Lloydminster, where adults 55 plus enjoy a vibrant, stress-free way of life with a whole lot of fun. You can stop in and say hello to their new general manager, Nicole, on the Alberta side at 7211 72nd Avenue. Visit wellingsoflloydminster.com for more. Wellings of Lloydminster. Care-freedom living starts here. We welcome you back inside the new Lloydminster Nissan, where we have Tracy Kurtz and Karrie Blackbeard here talking to us about the Marsden Streetfest, and we're going to get into the Harvest Supper Raffle right away as well. But before we do that, what's the cost to come down to Streetfest?
Zero.
No cost to get in, no cost for
Completely
bouncy
free.
houses.
Free parking, just have to find a spot in town. Might have to walk a bit, but yeah,
Free to register for prizes.
free to register for prizes.
Bring some money for the 50-50.
Yes. Yeah, and the Harvest Supper tickets, but, yeah, and then of course for the vendors, and food, but yeah, other than that, bouncy castles are free. Like you'll pay for the henna tattoos, but to walk through the car show is free, to just walk around, hang out.
Your balloon animals will be free.
Right.
Like,
Yeah.
yeah, and that's what we tried to make it, like we want to make it free, attract the people, but yet we still needed to try to figure out how we're going to get income, right?
Right.
So like I said, those sponsors, thank goodness, because we couldn't do an event like this. Even though it seems like it doesn't cost anything, it costs a lot to have an event like this.
Oh, absolutely.
So,
Yeah, absolutely. There's always cost to everything.
And
And they're going up.
every day, right?
Yeah.
Well, and that helps people be able to come and enjoy something, even if they can't really afford much, right?
Yeah.
So they can come out and enjoy the day, and it's supposed to be good weather too.
We do have another gentleman that's coming. His name is Chris Mackey, and he does barrel rides for the kids, and those, of course, are free as well.
Barrel rides?
And
Oh,
yeah,
from the
so
museum, that little
he
train.
hooks onto like the plastic barrels. He has them all cut, and the kids get in, and he has them all hooked together, and he pulls them down the street and gives them a ride. He loves it. Like last year, it was like 34 degrees, and where was he? Pulling these kids up and down the
Nonstop.
street nonstop. The kids loved it. He loved it. So that's another free thing that the kids get to do too, right?
We saw that at Chatsworth Farm, they have something like that. So that's kind of neat.
Yeah.
I know exactly what you're talking about now.
Yeah. So and the other thing is, I am super excited that you're going to join us this year.
I'm gonna be down there,
Super
yep.
excited. I've waited 5 years to have you in Marsden, so this is exciting. So everyone, you need to come if you want to meet Kurt Price.
Don't scare them away.
I won't.
The Harvest Street Fest. We should Harvest. The
Supper.
Harvest Supper. I think this is awesome. I think what you guys do here with this raffle is awesome. Like, this is such a great idea.
We started this quite a few years ago
Yeah.
now, right? And it kind of went from the first year. It would be probably 5 years ago, because the first year.
It was COVID.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it was when I was away, I was in the hospital with my dad. And I remember we had to do the draw. And we originally had planned the draw where we're cooking a supper, we're bringing it to the field, we're feeding you. And it just couldn't work that year. So we said, let's just make this a Harvest Supper to go. It's frozen. You cook it, you do what you want, when you want, here's your ticket.
Yep.
Actually, I think that first year, the lady who won it said, can I just get the ingredients?
Or maybe.
That's, I think, what it was. Can I just get the ingredients? Because I have my Harvest Supper planned, but I want to put it away so I can use it at Christmas or whatever.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
So it worked good. So we went from just like, okay, we're doing the Harvest Supper, and that was it. And then we moved it to like turkey and all the fixings for 12 people. And then we took it, okay, well, let's add a ham. So we added a ham just to kind of give a little bit more, but still kept our tickets at $20 because we're like, okay, no, that's enough. And then last year, I think it was, we
We
decided
added the
to
third
add.
prize.
Yeah. And it goes over well. you know? And we wanted to leave and draw it in October, but we're like, the way Harvest is going now, we gotta make it happen, right? 'Cause
Yeah.
It's
going to be, how are you guys doing?
coming too quick.
Harvest?
We're only 2 days in.
2 days in,
yeah,
okay.
yeah.
Okay. But it does seem like an early harvest.
It does.
It's definitely an early harvest.
It does. But it's hard to believe it's harvest already, right? How many days till we set up the tree?
We've never done a meal in the field.
I know.
In our contesting in August. It was the first time we've ever done that.
I know. That's what I thought when I seen you guys were gone in the field in August. I'm like, oh, who's even out in August,
Yeah,
right? It
yeah.
doesn't seem right, but it happens for sure.
So tell us what the prize is. Like, describe the prize for us.
You can go ahead, Karrie.
Oh, okay. Well, the first prize is, of course, turkey and all the fixings for 12 people. So, like, you'll get the big frozen turkey and everything that goes with it. The potatoes, the gravy mix, the vegetables, buns, dessert. We usually throw in some drinks too, that type of stuff. Everything in a box, and then you just grab it from the co-op in Neilburg when you can get there, type of thing. And our second prize is ham and all the fixings for 8.
Yeah.
So it's a little smaller, but you still get, you know, ham, the potatoes, the, you know, all the veggies and all the stuff and the good co-op bakery buns.
I hate to tell you that I prefer the ham over the turkey, but I do.
Lots of people do, but
Yeah.
we're like, okay, let's just kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then our third prize is actually a gift certificate from the Prairie Diner in Marsden and a gift certificate from the Neilburg Family Restaurant in Neilburg. So we're supporting both communities again, and yeah, you just it's enjoyable to win. My mom won the gift certificates last year.
She did, yeah. And it's good because like usually I annoy people and say, hey, we're having this draw. So I send out like these random texts to everyone. Of course, I haven't had time, so look out because that's going to be happening. But yeah, why wouldn't you? $20 and walk home with $100 worth of gift certificates or a turkey and for 20, and it goes towards the hall. Like, so yeah. I mean, we're very fortunate. We have a small community. Plus, we have sold some tickets already, and we haven't sold just tickets local either. You know, there's lots of tickets that I've sold for Lloydminster. In fact, some people in BC are buying tickets, and I'm like, okay, like I hope you win it, but I'm not bringing a turkey.
Yeah.
Thank you for your $20 donation, but I'm not sure how I'm going to get you in there.
Yeah.
But yeah, and then you know we've got this happening, and then pretty soon, as soon as this is done, we fall into our Christmas preview, and then we hit our fall supper, and then it's just go, right? So we find September starts to be very busy for us.
It is for I think everybody.
I think everyone, yeah.
And I love it.
Yeah.
I
do
love
too.
September.
If I'm not
Yeah.
busy, then I'm not happy, right?
Yeah, it's one of my favorite. It's one of my favorite months. Just the weather's not quite as hot.
Yeah.
Yeah, or it's not supposed to.
And
be
you know the
anyway.
other thing we never even mentioned was we are having mini donuts. Like the mini donut guy is going to be there. He's a different gentleman this year, but like not the same that we've usually had. But yeah, they're going to be there with mini donuts, so I'm excited about that too.
Okay, I'll be bringing some money for that because
Yeah.
I kind of missed him at the fair this year.
And the food trucks, we've got what, 3 or 4? Well, we've got 5, I think now. We've had some come and some go, but yeah, we're excited to have everybody there, and yeah, I'm just excited about the weekend. That's all.
And tickets are available for the Harvest Raffle.
Yeah,
Harvest
yeah,
Supper
and
Raffle.
all
we'll
of
have
it
them there.
supports our Marsden Community Hall.
Right.
Right, all the proceeds and everything, and like over the last 5 or more years, we've been slowly renovating because it just needed a little bit of an upkeep. So, you know, we've got a great little space to rent if anybody needs one, little out of town. But like I said, it's a awesome space to be in, and a little bit, you know, older inside, I guess you want to say it, not the brand new industrial look, but
No, but we've upgraded a lot, and we've changed the front of it, and we've updated the bathrooms, and we've updated the kitchen, and so we've done quite a bit.
All
So-
by fundraising.
Yep.
oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah, we put a lot of time and effort into the fundraising, so we have our board too, like the board is, we do have a board on board, but you know, sometimes it's
They're
like.
a lot behind the scenes.
They always say, so like, what time do we gotta be there Saturday? I'm like, be there at 7, you know, we'll start doing what we need to do, and they're like, well, should we have a meeting before? I'm like, no, you might as well just show up, because it's all done anyways,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So, it's a control thing, I think, right? So,
And Karrie mentioned that the weather's supposed to be nice.
Supposed to
I
be.
think Saturday's supposed to be the nicest day of the week.
Yeah.
which would be good.
Yeah, lots of sunshine, hopefully smoke goes
Yeah,
away. Yeah.
you bet.
Thank you, ladies, appreciate it.
Thank you very much for
Thanks,
having
Kurt.
us.
We'll be back with you tomorrow. We have an episode of Patchwork coming your way. Unfortunately, Tracy K can't make it to co-host, so we've dug a little deep, and we've got the mayor. So Gerald Albers will be here to co-host that show, and Excelware is a new company that's developed a new system, and we're going to be talking to them tomorrow right here at 10 a.m.